if you're going to go hang out and do stuff undercover, it's not the murder story where you interview the 6 characters and you put it together, a dramatic video. I mean, you got to go get it. And there's no guarantee. I mean, as much as you try to get it set up and you work, side by side with law enforcement, so you know something's going to happen that'll constitute interesting television, there's no guarantee. I mean, there's nothing worse than going out, talking your executive producers into doing something, spending the money, and then missing the guy at the last minute. I mean, we were going after a guy, it's a horrible case where this guy was raping his 11-year-old stepdaughter and did it for like 4 years, and we did the story, and they had let him out on parole. Yeah. Now, they got these nonviolent drug offenders who have been in for 29 years. They want to get this guy out after, far less time. Right. And so we're going to go chase him down. He's working at this plant, and I was all set to get in front of him. I'd driven around it. We'd checked it out, and we're there, and I just, I jumped the gun too early. He saw, and his buddies smuggled him out a back gate across, and I got to call Los Angeles and say, hey, how'd it go? Was it really good? Was it dramatic? Well, it was
20,000 down the drain today. Yeah. Or something,
It's not a good conversation to have.
Right. Did you feel, at a certain point, does it get tricky though, when there's an executive, there's a financial push to like get it right, and it's like you have to, like, did you ever feel like at that point you're sacrificing integrity?
No, nobody's ever asked me to sacrifice integrity ever.
Oh, wow.
And again, I started television in 1981. Wow. When I was still in college, and making $4.80 an hour. Jesus. 39 hours a week, and then went full time when I graduated. But honestly, and I know these questions come up with different syndicates that own different groups of television stations, and are you pro this or pro that, or you're right wing, left wing? But I've never felt it ever. Yeah. In a lot of years, and I mean, are there realistic constraints in terms of budget? Absolutely. Do we necessarily go around the world that we once did? You got to justify it. Right. And you got to make sure the audience is there.
Yeah, it's different. Shows used to go around the world a lot more, and now everything, budgets are smaller. And bigger pieces. Production companies take bigger pieces. Overall, there's people behind the scenes.
And who's your audience?
Right.
And do you spend a year going undercover and going to India to expose human drug trials of something that is dangerous, but you caught them doing? I mean, it's good TV. It's important TV. You win an Overseas Press Club Award, maybe an Emmy. But where do you put your resources? Right. And that's the, depending on the show, look, crime is big. Look-alive crime is big. I've literally got 4 shows in the works. Wow. All crime. And
I love crime.
It's important. It's what I've always done. I mean, I just didn't start doing this, 4 years ago because it was popular,
Do you think it would be more exciting to die of natural causes or to honestly get murdered? Be honest.
I just want a long life. I really.
But at the end, though?
I think I'd want a long life.
Okay, but when you get to the end of that long life, I think about this.
Yeah, so do I.
But I want to die of natural causes, or is there something exciting about getting murdered?
I don't want to get murdered. I can accept a horrible ski accident. I can accept a heart attack doing something that I truly was passionate about. Right. But I don't need to, have a cleanup crew mop up after me.
I just think it would be that.
I just watched The Equalizer 2 on the plane coming out here, so I saw that I've seen more blood and guts today than on a normal 5.5 hour.
Good evening, good afternoon, and other times. Thanks for watching that video you just saw. I mean, it was okay. But the next video you could watch could be way better. What if you watch a video right now that changes your life? Well, you could watch this one, or watch this one. Watch this one. Watch this one. Watch this one. Ah!